What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag, to you. So, this episode, of course, starts off where it ended last week, which was Minnie telling Juicy her business for no motherfucking reason. Okay, so she tells her, and she like, oh, well, you know, I did think I was pregnant at first. I didn't get my period, but then it came. Well, I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me I didn't, I wasn't pregnant. She didn't want to tell nobody or whatever. Made it seem like she was like going through something, and Juicy was like, first she felt very angry. She felt mad, but then she was like, you know what? We all tried to talk to you. Like, you shut us out. So we just need you to not shut us out. Don't sit around going through fucked up shit all by yourself for no fucking reason. You're not the only one that want a kid. Like, I want a kid too. I had a miscarriage. I know how it feel. So essentially, they supposed to be all good right now. Which was, I guess better than I expected from Juicy. But I still think she's shady as hell, and she gonna do some other raggedy ass shady shit. But we're gonna see. But it seems like too soon. Okay, I was about to just start talking all kind of shit about stuff that's happening at the end. But we gonna wait. All right. Andrea finally got her little. No, Andrea got a dog. Okay, because she's not the one that went to go look for a dog. Amanda was, because she wanted to practice for having a baby. But Andrea told me, since her and Chris is getting along so good, they decided to get a damn pet. And Amanda's mad as hell. Like, how the fuck you just, backstab me and fucking go and steal my whole idea, my whole shit that I was gonna do. And not only do she got a dog, she got a motherfucking iguana. She was like, so this bitch really went out and got like 2 fucking pets while I'm still waiting to get 1. And she already got 2 kids. And all just because she getting along with Chris. I bet it's because she just shut up and stopped nagging him for the most fucking part. Don't start asking him to get no job, because then he gonna get mad. Then y'all gonna have an argument. Then he gonna have to leave again. Yeah. And wasn't he gone last week? Or was he? Shit, I don't know. I can't stand him so bad. I think I just mentally just blocked his ass out. So they start talking, the tiny twins, about Minnie, and they're pissed, just based on the lie itself. But they're also pretty pissed because she told Juicy instead of them, and they're the ones that are her actual fucking friends. So they like, well, we fucking stuck up for her when they was, fucking with her and all of that stuff. Juicy was the motherfucker that they was defending her from in the first motherfucking place. And Amanda's like, Andrea's like, I'm really fucking pissed because, it's one of the reasons that I even made her my daughter's godmother. Because she felt bad for her or whatever. And because she felt like she wanted a baby so bad, and then she lost her baby, so whatever. But technically, you don't have to have a miscarriage to want a baby so bad. Okay, so Tammy and Minnie, Tammy her mama, are sitting there talking, and they talked about Minnie getting ready to move. And did I say Tammy and Minnie? Did I say the wrong names? I don't know. Whatever. She excited. It's her first time living on her own and all of that. I'll blame you, girl, because I moved out till I was 27. Okay? No, you will not be pushing me out of the motherfucking nest. I'm all up in this motherfucking nest, okay? Yeah. So I don't know how old, well, I don't know how old none of these motherfuckers is, actually. But no, I think Juicy's the oldest. She looks the oldest, and people be calling her old. So I'm going to assume that that is the case. I don't know how old Minnie is. So she's telling her mother that she told Juicy, she told the girls about her not being pregnant or whatever, and she like, well, basically her mother knew the whole time that she was lying and all of this stuff. But her mother is her ride or die, and she basically backed up her daughter until she was ready to tell the truth. She don't really give a fuck because she was like, she don't like the way they was coming at her anyway, and she'll do it again. But she was like, I mean, you really put me through some shit with this bullshit right now, because you had me in court, the whole shit would be throwing wings and all of that. It was just essentially just she not wanting motherfuckers to be hurting Minnie's feelings or getting Minnie upset, but not, you know, I don't know. I think she should have just told Minnie what to do, because Minnie is scared of her mother. I'm scared of her mother, okay? Yeah, her mother is a big ass bitch. I would do what she said, okay? Whereas I would ignore my own mother, her mother, I'd be like, okay, whatever you say. Your wish is my command. She's enormous, okay? I'm not gonna fight her. Yeah, so she basically saying she don't want them fucking with her or coming at her like that shit again. But she's saying, you know they're gonna say something. Of course it's gonna come up. I need you to fucking have tougher skin. I need you to toughen the fuck up. And don't get me involved in this bullshit no more, because she don't want to be bothered. And she damn sure don't want to be in this little soap opera bullshit that Minnie be having going on and almost losing her job and all of that. So basically, yeah, handle that all by yourself this time. She don't want no parts. Tanya and Sam. They done looked up Minnie, and they see that she been arrested. They see a mug shot. It doesn't say for what she has been arrested for, so they don't know nothing about it. And then they like talked about, oh, well, did you know that they found out that she was lying about the baby and all of this? And they're like, wow, I feel so betrayed. And, you know, I want answers, because, you know, there are people who want babies like so bad. Again, you can want a baby so bad and have done something wrong. Having lied about being pregnant does not absolve you from wanting a baby. Yeah. But see, I didn't ever do that. I didn't ever pretend to be pregnant, and I want a baby like really bad. You see how that can happen? So your reasoning doesn't really make any sense, but I guess you want to feel outraged. And how do they feel betrayed? Bitch, do y'all even know her? You met her motherfucking once. She didn't tell y'all. She didn't lie to you. So y'all hearing a leftover ass lie that nobody in the group seemed to believe any motherfucking way. So how the fuck you feel betrayed about some shit you didn't believe in the first fucking place? Y'all motherfuckers don't give a fuck, and if y'all do, yeah, it's caring a little too much about something they got shit to do with you. I can understand the other girls, but these two new booty bitches, what the fuck is y'all talking about? She don't owe you no answer. She don't know you. Don't nobody know you except Money. Y'all Money friends, right? Y'all all new booty bitches to everybody else. Y'all need to stay in y'all lane. And I said that last week when Tanya went to talk to Minnie about that shit, because she didn't know what she's talking about. It's not her place because she just knew her. And she got Minnie to start all of this that's going on with her and her little friend judging her extra. And why the fuck is she looking her up? Like, bitch, you don't know her like that. Anyway, Juicy and Money meet up. Juicy comes over to Money house. They move. Moreland is now a truck driver. He got a better job. They moved to a bigger place, all of this and all that. And out of the blue, somebody come to the door, and Money like, who the fuck is this knocking at my door like they cops or some shit? I don't even know what they said when she said who is it, but she opened the door. It's her father and her brother. Okay. They basically, they want to meet Moreland, and she like, well, she gonna, you know, set it up, but she don't want them tag teaming Moreland Basically, again, because they just went through this shit, okay? Because her stepdad and her other brother already was down there, and he dissed the shit out of Moreland. Like, no, I'm not going to give you my daughter's hand in marriage. I ain't giving you no blessing, nigga. I don't know you. So, yeah. He already got dissed. He like, look, I got more money too now. Like, ain't nobody got no time for your family to be doing the little pop-up bullshit. Oh, her braid. Okay, now she got them cornrows that I've already told you really should not be happening. Now I might get some cornrows. Y'all know my edges is motherfucking thin, but I'm saying her forehead already ends back here, and her hairline starts like here, way back here, and then with a little cut in it, and then for the braids to start like back here, them edges is thin, girl. You should not have let nobody snatch that in that motherfucking manner. It is disrespectful to your scalp. It's disrespectful to the little ass follicles of hair that's trying to hold on. That is just rude. That is disrespectful. And guess who is not here for it? That one piece of motherfucking edges that let go of that braid. Y'all seen that braid? It was sticking out. It wasn't attached no more because it ripped that whatever hair was holding it in right there. It was weak because it's thin, and you're not supposed to do that. And that shit gave up. And that braid is no longer attached, and it took her motherfucking edge with it. So now you're even more bald-headed. Why? If you and Minnie is friends, I'm saying, ain't she a hairstylist? I mean, your hair look like ass all the time anyway. I mean, like pure D shit, okay? I don't know what that phrase means because there's no D in shit, but whatever, okay? Maybe this stand for damn. Okay, whatever it stands for, that's what your hair look like. And then braids, yeah. How about don't do that? Or how about braid in a softer direction and just slap on a wig, okay? Because going in the softer direction is not going to be attractive. That's going to be an ugly ass hairstyle, but it's going to be better for your hair. I'm just saying, she don't need to be having losing no more motherfucking hair around the edges. That's all I'm saying. Amanda and Jordan show up to the little doggy park with Asia, I think she said her dog was. What? Y'all know on my other channel I'm always like, my name is Aisha, not Asia, because Asia is my sister. And everybody thinks my name is Asia, but it isn't. And I don't like this bitch naming her dog after, no. Alright, so she's saying that the dog is like a little dog. 'Cause I guess it's like the runt. So it's like the equivalent of a little person in dog world, alright? And Sam is like, she want to tell her so bad about Minnie. Minnie's mugshot. But she don't fucking know nothing. I mean, I'm saying, I don't know, whatever. I guess people could get all up in arms about mugshots, even though they don't know what the fuck went on or how old nobody was or nothing. But anyway, Amanda is telling her how mad she is that Minnie told Juicy about her lying, and she didn't tell them first instead of, you know, her close friends, her little ride or die, her little ride or dies, because her mother's her enormous ride or die, you know what I mean? And Amanda's saying that she feels stupid as fuck for sticking up for her, and then just to find out that she lying. And that her sister even made her the baby's godmother, you know, over that bullshit. Sam goes on to say some shit about Minnie is mocking women who actually have had miscarriages, and she don't like it, she don't think the shit is right. I'm not gonna touch that because I guess there could be other people who could think that there's mockery, just like people who think that people who get married without love or mocking marriage. So I guess if you don't do shit the way people feel like it's supposed to be, they feel like you are somehow mocking it. I guess that's a thing. So if it is, then I guess she's mocking it. If it isn't, like I don't think it is, then girl, mind your business. basically Amanda is saying that, yeah, her and her sister are pretty hurt, pretty pissed. They feel, you know, betrayed by her doubly. And they just don't know if they ever gonna be able to trust Minnie anymore. Okay, so then Money and Moreland. Moreland is apparently out of town a lot now because he's a truck driver. Yeah, I can remember my sorority sister, my line sister, her dad was a truck driver, and he'd be gone on the road for long periods of time and all of that. So he making more money, but Money is upset. She kind of lonely, she kind of bored. Because he ain't never there. So now she all up on him. Now she's sweating him when she see him because she don't hardly never see him. So she's sitting there, she telling him that she miss him and everything. And he like, well, we gotta make sacrifices. And she was like, shit, I'm the only one sacrificing. Like, I miss you, I'm lonely. And basically, yeah, he ain't got no time for her. She tells him about her dad and her brother. And he was like, what they here for though? She was like, well, they want to meet you. He was like, this sounds like some old bullshit to me, and I ain't got no motherfucking time for that bullshit right now. Money is telling him, I don't know what the fuck they want or whatever. Like, he's like, I mean, really, like, you never talk about them, you don't hang out with them, like, why the fuck is they here? So she was like, well, I hope it ain't gonna be about no bullshit, but I hope you don't mind, because I set up like a lunch for us or whatever. And he like, alright, well, I'll check it out, but I don't want no motherfucking bullshit. I don't want to be bothered with no dumb shit. So this better be on the motherfucking up and up, basically. The twins. The twins agreed to help Minnie move into her apartment. Which is just across the motherfucking street. So, yeah, she happy to be moving. Well, I feel bad and embarrassed to say. But when I did move out at 27, I moved around the corner. Literally, here's the corner. This is a big ass building, and my mother lived in this building. I moved out of there, and here's the corner, all right, which the building is on, and there is a house right there. And I moved into the house because I met the boy that lived around the corner, and then we started doing it, and then I had moved in. So yeah. That's how it goes. Whatever. So I'm not even gonna talk a whole bunch of shit about her moving too close. But see, I moved close for a man, okay? When I moved out on my own, when I moved far away, and I also didn't tell my mother where I lived. That's shady. Whatever. She wasn't coming to visit me. The girls are pissed off to be at Minnie's house because she still didn't tell them. So she told Juicy. Juicy went and told everybody else. They found out through somebody else that their friend, their close friend, who's there helping her motherfucking move right now, didn't tell them some shit that she been lying to them about, like, for all of this time. They basically pissed the fuck off because, first off, she just talking and being all happy. She acting like ain't nothing even happened. And that shit making Andrea mad than a motherfucker. Minnie notices Andrea being distant. She was like, wow, she being like real funny acting, like distant and cold. She think it's about the baby shit, but she don't want to say nothing. So she was like, well, I'll wait for them to bring it up. And they like, this bitch ain't gonna bring it up. We gonna have to fucking just bring that motherfucking bullshit up. Amanda's like, okay, so, you got something to tell us? And she like what? Like the shit that you told motherfucking Juicy, bitch, we know. She was like, yes, I did. I lied, okay? I had missed my period, and I really did. For a hot minute, I thought I was pregnant. And then TMZ got a hold of the news, and then it was just all over. The blogs had it and everything, and I just couldn't, you know, couldn't clear it up. She just kind of wanted to, you know, I guess lay low with the information, straighten it up later. I would assume that it would probably be hurtful if you thought you was pregnant, you got all gassed up, you're like, yes, finally, bitches. And then you find out that you're not. And everybody thinks that you are. Yeah, it could be hurtful. But yeah, she's saying that she didn't spread it around to everybody. And I guess if it was made smaller and everybody in the whole entire world didn't know, then she could have just told her friends, like, oh, I found out that I'm not pregnant. But now everybody knows it. Now she got this big thing to hold up. But even still, I mean, people have miscarriages every day. Even if she was lying about the miscarriage, she could have lied about it much, much sooner, which would have made it much, much more believable. But don't wait till you supposed to, around the time when you should be giving motherfucking birth, and be like, oh, I had a miscarriage when it's at your baby shower. Like, that still don't make no motherfucking sense. That's just dumb as fuck. You should have been made up that lie if you was gonna do it. Who would question you at that point? Like, oh, I had a miscarriage. And they'll be like, oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, I was in the hospital. Oh. They might have still questioned her, but it just would have seemed a lot more believable or whatever. But motherfuckers probably would have still been like, you know what, where your doctor records at? Because I think you was lying for this whole week. Suck it up if I was lying, bitches, this week. Yeah. She was just wrong. It just don't make no sense. So they was like, well, why the fuck you tell Juicy before us? Like, we're your friends. Juicy's your enemy, basically. And she was like, well, she didn't really even think about it being Juicy or before them or anything like that. She just basically got caught up in the moment of everything seeming like it was all good and was like, you know what, I just want to get rid of the division. So she don't really got no division and shit with y'all. So she didn't, yeah, she wasn't thinking. Andrea is just like so pissed. She was like, well, I don't know how Amanda feels, okay? I don't know how my sister feels, but I don't want to be listening to this bullshit. So she, I'm going to go wait in the car. So she fucking walked the fuck out. Like I'm like, y'all too spunky for y'all old motherfucking good sometimes, twins. But anyway, she did her little neck roll and all that motherfucking bullshit. Motherfucker, I just made you my daughter godmother. And I could have let my sister be the motherfucking godmother if I knew, if this situation hadn't came about. It seemed like she really don't want her to be the godmother no more, and she wanted to take it away and give it to her sister. You should never did it if you did it with so much angst in your heart. No, I get it. It was actually something that she was trying to do that's nice, and she feels, you know, jilted, hurt, angry, ashamed, all of that. And Minnie just gonna have to suck that up. So when she walked out, Amanda's like, you messed up, man. Like, you fucked up. Like, I'm mad at you. My sister motherfucking furious. She don't even want to be around you and shit. Okay. Now we at Juicy's house. Juicy sprained her knee. And Tanya is coming over to make her some sort of healing concoction. So I guess that's what her business is, like healing stuff. I thought it was like some seance type shit with the sage, but no, sage ain't really about seances, so I guess it's just about positivity, whatever the hell. So she like, you know, one of them type of people. So she come over with some tea. I don't know how the fuck tea gonna help your motherfucking your knee. That rhymes. And she was like, okay, well, I got these herbs, girl. Let me go up in there and boil you up this stuff. And Juicy broke her motherfucking non-existent ass neck trying to get her fat ass up off that chair and chase her. Wait, wait. Hold on now. Hold. I'm like, what is you doing right now? I don't even understand. Can't nobody be up in my kitchen but me. So you could be in here with me to like assist me, but I'm the only one that cook in my kitchen. Now, I don't know if that's some southern wives' tale type BS. What kind of shit is that? Really? You come to my house and cook any motherfucking time. Girl, make it happen, okay? Make it happen. I don't understand what harm could be done by somebody making some motherfucking tea in your kitchen. I mean, maybe she thinks she dirty. I mean, what's she gonna do? White boogers on your counter? Leave your pot dirty? Burn the tea? Like, I don't know what could go wrong in this situation for her to have gone that motherfucking crazy about it. But Tanya, like, okay. Um, so Juicy also thanked Tanya for her little talk with Minnie, because she was like, wow, we're all getting along like so well now. And it's just, I'm very, very happy that, ain't no issues right now. Everything is good. And she's saying that that's what they always needed. They needed somebody like Tanya, who's very, very positive, because ain't no motherfucker body else in the group positive. And that's what brought the group together. Then she tells Juicy about the mugshot. This mugshot that they keep on talking to motherfuckers about, that they don't know shit about. I'm saying, everybody always talking about, you got something to say about me, say it to me. I would just tell the person if I had an issue. I would just do, but then they're not just telling Minnie, okay? They are going behind Minnie's back and spreading a rumor, okay? Am I the only one that sees that? I hate motherfuckers that act like, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do the same fucking thing. I'm saying I'm not a motherfucker that go around and act like I go and tell people everything that I hear about them, or confront every single person with everything that I ever hear without saying nothing to nobody else. Like, I don't do that, and I don't pretend that I do that. But a lot of people pretend that I would just go to your face. Why? First off, it ain't your business in the first place, because so you look stupid asking people about their business. It is normal for people to just go behind your back and talk about it. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? Everybody on this show, I don't know them. I'm not going to go and hunt them down and personally ask them stuff about it. I'm going to talk about them behind their back and make assumptions like a normal fucking person, okay? That's what I do. Anyway, yeah, so she tells her about the mugshot, and she told about she pissed because, no, Sam is pissed, and they think they need to have a talk with Minnie. Who the fuck is y'all? Who the fuck do y'all think y'all is? First off, you and her with y'all little Minnie outrage, and that's right, I said Minnie, and I did not mean for her name. I meant Minnie, as y'all being motherfucking small. Y'all tiny ass outrage is ridiculous. The other girls should be the ones pissed the fuck off, yet they're the ones who are like so relieved that whew, finally that's over. Y'all motherfuckers who just came, who just met her, who she didn't even lie to, who y'all got the second hand lie from some motherfucking body else, acting like she owe y'all more than she owe her actual friends, people she actually knows, not some extra bitches that just popped up on the motherfucking scene. And we think we gonna talk to her. No. I think you've talked enough. I think you need to mind your fucking business. You and motherfucking chunkamunka ass Sam, okay? But whatever. Juicy said that she wants them to just leave it alone. She was like, look, we just got her to open up about this, and everybody is happy and everything is good. It ain't no good idea for y'all to be stirring the pot, fucking with this girl, because we don't want her to get all closed off again. She like, well, Sam is her own woman, so it's nothing I can really do, and blah, blah. Yeah, bitch, you could go and talk to Sam, since you the motherfucking one that brought the mugshot up to her, showed it to her, try to put a negative spin on everything, and compound it on top of the shit that's already going on. So yes, you are basically the contributor, the contributing factor that made Sam be acting like she is owed so much shit and explanations and all of this shit, while you are also doing the same motherfucking thing. So I think that you can talk to motherfucking Sam and calm the shit down. I'm saying, if she don't want to be her friend, then don't be her friend. You ain't got to say shit. You don't know her like that. Anyway, Minnie and Andrea meet up, because Andrea mad as hell. So Minnie like, well damn, she walked out, I gotta talk to her. So Andrea was like, I was just pissed. Like, she talking shit in the back with her sister. She was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, I'm so mad. And Amanda's like, well, we're both upset, but shit, my sister is super mad. Like, I'm kind of forgiving Minnie, but she is not about this forgiveness right now. So she there, and Minnie's like, well, she feel like the girls might think that she, don't really care about them. So, and she don't want them to feel that way. And Andrea is like, well, if you didn't want us to feel that way, you shouldn't have been lying to us all of this time in the first place. Like, you should have been told us. Like, what the fuck? She was like, look, I made you my daughter's godmother because you lost your baby. And I felt bad that you didn't have a baby and you wanted a baby so bad. And I could have just had my sister be the godmother. Like, you lied to us. And we're like your friends, your real friends who are always there for you. And you lied about this, like something so big. Like, what else would you lie about? How many more times would you lie to us? How long would you let this lie just go on? And then he's like, it ain't gonna be no more lies. This is I'm turning over a new leaf. This is a new Minnie, a whole new life. I'm moving, new apartment, new everything. And I don't want to go into this new thing with this baggage and this negativity. It ain't gonna be no more. And man, Andrea's like, well, you made me look dumb defending you in front of Juicy and Money. Which, yes, that is quite true. Okay. You made them look dumb, especially, first of all, since they, you know, sticking up for you way after the fact, because this shit been going on and going on and on and on. So now they just get, like, so mad, and I guess maybe feeling a little bit like assholes for not having done it sooner, which made them go so extra, 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 because their business was being extra. They went extra, extra off, and then they find out that the other girls was right in the first place, and they just feel dumb. Although it seemed to me that they keep on basically saying that they would have rolled with her lie if she would have told them first. Or maybe they would have still been pissed, but at least it would have came from them to the group. I don't know how that would have been any better. So if they wasn't going to keep her secret, I don't see what the point is of them having known first, other than them being friends. I guess she could have announced it to everybody, but it would have been too much. It was best that she did it with one person or next to one, you know, not, could have been one or two, but you know, the whole group is too much. It's too much. Let me see. Okay. She's like, basically, how long was you gonna lie to us? And she was like, well, I couldn't come clean because whenever we were together and things seemed to be okay and it would have been a good time to talk about it, Juicy would do something fucked up and like come for me or whatever. And it was just basically in my head about shutting this bitch up, which I can understand, because even if I'm wrong, you fucking start arguing with me, I'm not just gonna be like, you right, you right. No, I'm never gonna do that. I'm always going to argue back. Don't argue with me. Talk to me. You could even ask me something that would probably be upsetting, but accusing me, talking shit to me, mocking me, all of that will not get me talking. Okay, it's not gonna get you nothing that you looking to get. So I don't know what she expected to get out of this whole damn thing, but yeah. And yeah, she was wrong, but still, I'd have been wrong too. Fuck it, whatever. Once I'm lying, let me live in my lie, or ask me about it regularly as a friend, as a person. Don't come for me, basically. And they talking about, well, she didn't choose Juicy over the twins. You know, that whole shit where she was just caught in the motherfucking moment, because the twin is like, well, it seems like you chose her over us, which don't even make no motherfucking sense. Then she was like, you know, my sister been hanging with Sam a lot, and Sam told us that we don't need to be friends with you. We need to be watching our back. Minnie is saying basically what same shit I'm saying. Who the fuck is Sam? Like, Sam ain't no motherfucking body. This bitch brand new. She just moved here. She don't even know me. Like, how the fuck could she get to tell somebody whether trustworthy or really they friend or whatever? I'm saying Minnie did take them around, driving them around to look for jobs when they first got in town. She had their back against the motherfucking cheeks and all of that bullshit. So, yeah. Minnie lie about stuff, and now we know that she be lying and she be making them up, okay? She be all that bullshit. But she do care about the twins, and they know that. So, you newbie ass hopping on the motherfucking scene, talking all that bullshit, telling them they shouldn't trust her. No, you shouldn't trust her because you don't trust her. and go on with your distrust. Don't nobody care about you distrusting her, but trying to turn her little friends against her in their little hour of questioning is not motherfucking right, and it's not your motherfucking place to do. Like, bitch, stay in your lane. Anyway, so she like, well, who the fuck is this bitch anyway? And whatever, she's not factor. We're friends. I love you. I didn't mean to hurt you. All this shit. And Andrea's just like, all right, bitch. Well, just don't fuck with us no more. Don't lie to us about nothing else no more. And she was like, all right, I won't. So now they're all friends, I guess, because they laughing and talking, and Minnie's like, I'm so glad that the twins forgave me. So Andrea, not so hard to win over, all right? But I think we already knew that, because we see how Chris operates with ease. All right, Money and Moreland and the daddy and the brother meet up. And he telling them, well, he heard through the grapevine that they get married, and he's just concerned about some things. And they're like, okay, what things? Why the fuck did you tell your stepfather and try to get his approval and you didn't get mine? And she's like, nigga, because he raised me. He's my dad that's there and takes care of me, okay? Okay. He like, but I'm your father. I mean, there's things you can change. You can change your hair, you can change your eyes, but you can't change that blood that's running through your veins, girl. Running through your veins. Yeah. So then her brother, basically, she was like, well, that's basically the reason that you need to stay in your kid's life. Like, don't just get motherfuckers pregnant and bounce and then expect the kids to be acting like you all they close ass father figure or whatever. This other man raised her, and that is the person that she considers to be basically the dad. And he like, well, I'm gonna be there from now on. I'm gonna be there. They so country. And the brother is, you know, basically crying. I'm like, wow, he got emotional very fast for something that no one is aware of. Okay. He crying and shit, and basically he was raised by his stepfather too. They got different mothers. And he like, I mean, that's my daddy, but then this is our father. And, you know, we could lose him at any time. And he had just had this surgery, this very dangerous surgery where he could have died and everything. So he crying now. Money crying because apparently she did know about this motherfucking surgery that she did not even mention at all. Or seem at all worried about. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm happy to see y'all and all of that shit. But at the same time, I do love my stepfather. I love my father too. I love both of them and blah, blah, blah. So her father basically broke it down. He was like, look, so who gonna walk you down the aisle, bitch? That's what I really came for. Like, really, he came all of this way because he want to stunt on her motherfucking stepdad, right? And be like, push that nigga out and put me in because I almost had died. I was never around and I did not raise you, but I almost had died, so now put me in your wedding. Put me in your wedding. Put me in your... Okay. Well, she like, well, you know what? Both of y'all can walk me down the aisle. And more like, ooh, that's a good idea, girl. That's good shit. And she... They all seem pretty happy. They do this little hug thing. But I'm saying, when they first came in the house, and she was like, oh, my brother bigger than my father. And I think her father, did he say he was 5 feet? What in the hell? What in the entire hell? And then when they all hugged, more than like, okay, I see where you get your height from. Yeah, we all see it. Are they little people too? See, because she got some type of dwarfism that I don't know that motherfuckers knew was dwarfism, just that she, you know, short and stumpy and fat. But her father is short and, you know, thin, and her other brother kind of chubby. I don't know. Whatever the chub factor is, these motherfuckers is about little as fuck. Okay, so if her father 5 feet, her brother what, 5'2"? I'm 5'2". It ain't that short, but it ain't that big for a guy, I tell you that. Well, how? No, he said his height, and I don't remember what it was. What was it? Because I don't want to watch it again. Okay, let me know how tall that motherfucker is. But and was her father really 5 feet, or am I tripping? Whatever. She 4'6", they all appeared to be about the same motherfucking height in that little huddle. That's the bullshit. And how tall is her mother to be doing it to a man that motherfucking little? Girl, I think her father got some type of dwarfism, okay? Probably the same kind as her that motherfuckers don't really know they got and they just think they short. Then Minnie's birthday party comes around. Okay, I did not even mention her birthday party, but that's what she had told her mother. I'm going to have a birthday party. I'm going to invite the girls and all of that. And her mother like, you sure you want to do that? Because they're going to be starting shit. And she's like, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's great. We're all friends now. And I'm just so happy with my new life, moving on and all that. Okay, so she had a birthday party. And Sam ass show up. And she was like, well, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, I don't even want to be here. Like, it's so fucking weird. But I was invited, and it is Minnie's birthday. Bitch, stay home. That's really what I'm thinking. You don't like her. So, once again, this is one of those things where somebody's just kind of being a hypocrite. You came to be negative because you were acting weird and standoffish and funky and negative. And yes, it is her birthday. So, if you didn't want to be there celebrating her birthday, because what does she say? She don't believe that these girls is here celebrating this woman who lied to them anyway. So, she doesn't think that Minnie should even be celebrated, not even on her birthday. So you don't care for her, you don't like her, you don't trust her, and you don't think that anybody should come to her birthday party, but yet you fucking brought your little stank ass up in there to what? What would be the point? You could have let Tanya, Miss Positivity, come by her motherfucking self. Why would you come, Dark Cloud? Why would you come, Dark Cloud? Why are you there, Dark Cloud? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay. The twins are saying, well, Amanda is like, well, I feel awkward because Sam is here after I told her about, how I felt about Minnie and what she did. And she told me not to trust her and all of this shit. And now she's here at her motherfucking party. So everything is good with Minnie and all of the girls. Her and Juicy is talking and laughing and kiki. Everybody getting a little kiki. Everybody is getting the motherfucking along. So Minnie is like, well, everything. I'm happy that me and Juicy are back on good terms, and me and Money, and of course my twins, and everything is good. But Sam, I heard that you have a problem with me. Yeah, I heard that you don't really trust me. What's that about? What don't you trust? She's like, well, I saw some things that, were going on that I just didn't really know that you were about. And she's like, okay, like what? She's like, well, there's a mugshot circulating. And Minnie is like, no, this bitch didn't go back in my whole motherfucking life and try to fucking stalk me down and find out my own personal motherfucking business to blast at my motherfucking birthday party. She said all of that. She was like, well, I think that if these were your girls, then they should know every single thing about you. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this question. Do your girls know every single thing about you? Everything? Because I was reading an article just yesterday that said that you don't really know everything about somebody for at least 3 years. At least 3 years. This is for marriage. So you shouldn't get married until you know somebody for at least 3 years, because that's how long it takes to know everything about somebody. So why would these motherfuckers who are not 3 years into a friendship or relationship type thing, why would she go and tell them about something that happened, I'm presuming, quite some time ago? When I meet people, I don't tell them, hey, I had got arrested for whatever I got arrested for. Y'all thought y'all was gonna tell. Thought y'all had a friend. But anyway, no. Why would I tell them that? Did anyone else disclose their legal history? Is that a normal thing for people to do? I mean, if it is, tell me. Because I have slighted a whole bunch of people by not telling them all about every motherfucking thing that ever happened to me in my whole entire life. Okay? Okay, so tell me if it's normal. And, I mean, I can tell somebody if I wanted to. And it's not to say that everybody there, or not even one person there, knew. I'm just going to say, should your girls not girl, not best friend, should your girls know every single thing that there is to know about you? Because I thought that was kind of motherfucking ridiculous. Anyway, she was like, they do know everything. And Sam was like, well, did you tell the girls about the smoke shot? No. It was a long ass motherfucking time ago. Why the fuck would I tell them that? Like, that is nobody's motherfucking business. And she was like, okay, well, did you even tell them about being pregnant? She was like, yeah, well, I told them now. So what's your motherfucking problem? Like, they're the ones who should be upset because I lied to them and they're my actual friends. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she was like, I just think that it's fucked up. So they going back and forth, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about you. You're irrelevant to me, sweetie. And she was like, I don't give a fuck about being relevant in your life or whatever the fuck. And she was like, all right, little girl, whatever. Okay, little girl. She was like, all right, old bitch. And so that's what I'm saying. I don't know how old Minnie is. And like, you don't know me and all of this. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so upset? Like, you getting loud and shit over fucking nothing. And she talks some shit about coming over there and fucking Minnie up. And Minnie like, whatever, bitch, you got a pass. And she was like, women lose babies for real, like, every day. And you're pretending to be pregnant. Like, who does that? So they just going back and forth with the fuck yous and whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'll jump over this table and I'll fuck your ass up. And she was like, do it. I'm right here. I'm right here. She pushing the table back and all that shit. And Minnie's like, whatever. You know what? This is my table. You at my fucking table. You're dismissed. Go. Just fucking go. So she's getting her shit like she's leaving. And she was like, you always wearing black. Always wearing black. Always wearing black. I don't know what that was about. How is that an insult? But I guess black is supposed to make you be slim, so she trying to call her fat. Is that what's going on? And she's like, whatever, you fucking sea whale. And what you call it? Sam turned around like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Have you ever seen yourself? She said, bitch, you are huge. You're huge. And that it's kind of correct, Minnie, okay? You are very big. You gotta stop with the fat jokes. You gotta stop calling other people fat. It doesn't make sense. I can only assume that Minnie used to be skinny or much smaller by the way she tosses around the fat thing, because she is fat, very fat. And her mother is enormous and fat. She's big in every way, shape possible, okay? So, Minnie is not used to little people. She used to the biggins. So I don't know why it appears that she may be somewhat deluded that she is of regular size, but she is not. You are not. So yeah, you had that kind of coming. But anyway, girl was like, you are big as fuck, you're huge. And she was like, and I'm fabulous. She was like, no, you're fabulous. You're fabulous. 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 I'm like, this is childish. And she just fucking leaves. So Tanya, of course, takes Sam's side. Even though she's saying that they are both in the wrong. But she was like, well, Sam, my girl, Minnie said that her fucking arrest was in the past, and of course, because money shit already got tossed out there last season, she's on Minnie's side, and she was like, yeah, and motherfuckers who don't have a record or whatever don't mean they never did nothing, just mean that they didn't get caught, which is true. There are definitely people, probably somebody in that room that did some shit for which they should have been arrested, but then they just didn't, you know. Yeah. So whatever. They're basically on Minnie's side. Minnie is like, this is fucked up. Like, why would she even do this? This is my fucking birthday party. Like, for real. And Tanya's like, well, basically, you asked her this question while you were at her party, and you can't get mad at her for, you know, telling her truth or, like, answering your question like you asked, and then she fucking answered. And you should have known that, you know, she was gonna speak her mind or whatever the fuck. Why would she know that? She don't know her. Y'all know. Is it not get through nobody's skull? I just met you bitches. Not me, but her. Or shit, me too. Well, I never met y'all. Okay, let me stop acting like I'm really in the show. But you know what the fuck I mean, though. So Juicy's like, damn, Minnie, because Minnie was going to fuck off. She's like, I thought you turned over a new leaf and it was a new Minnie. It is a new Minnie. New Minnie ain't got to let people harass her. I mean, we get it. She's wrong. She apologized. And what? What is the new Minnie supposed to have been doing now? Is she supposed to be abused by people because she did something wrong, or just let motherfucker go off on her? Like, is that gonna make her trust her or anything like that? No, she's still gonna feel the same way. So I mean, it's whatever. And Money is the one that's going to anger management and all of that shit and got to work on her temper. Minnie has a temper, I guess, when motherfuckers be bothering her, or no. She also has an unwarranted temper. Basically, when she get caught in a lie, she be flipping the fuck out too. Okay. Yes. So I guess she could work on that, but you probably need to tell her that that's gonna need to be a part of the package, because it seems like she don't know that. But for real, Money is the one that's really trying to work on her anger issues. Minnie is not trying to work on her anger issues. Minnie's trying to work on her self-esteem issues. So those are two different things. If you want her to double up on issues, I think that's going to need to be addressed. Juicy, okay? So Minnie was like, well, damn, I thought when I asked her, she was going to say, you know, about this whole baby situation and whatever. But she fucking go and bring some shit up from my motherfucking past that is nonsense and it's some dumb that I did when I was young. I mean, I'm embarrassed about it, but who the fuck is this bitch to be questioning me, stalking me, looking me up, Googling me, not even Googling, because I don't even know if they found it on Google, like really like doing like some sort of search. Well, they said that when she was about to move there, some girl told her, oh, Minnie got a pass. Like, so what? Basically, oh, and I forgot this when she was at the table. She was like, yeah, about your mugshot. So what you get arrested for? Like, was this something crazy? Like, I don't have to tell you what I got arrested for. What if it's embarrassing? What if I was doing prostitution? Like, I don't have to tell you. It's my business. And I would think that it's probably something that's been expunged or wiped clean, or it doesn't matter, or it would have been on the mugshot. It's just me, or does that seem to make sense? Whatever. Yeah, so Juicy's like, well, look, we all gotta get along. We got a very small community and all this and all that. And Tanya's like, well, Minnie's still over there talking shit, so I feel like, Tanya feel like she gotta still be like trying to stick up for Sam even though Sam ain't there. She was like, well, I don't think that she's scared of you neither. Like, okay, well, neither one of y'all ain't scared of each other, I guess. And Minnie like, well, I know I damn sure ain't scared. She's like, but look, Sam just wants to be able to trust the people that she's around. And she's heard all this shit about these lies or whatever. And, if she got to be around somebody who she can't believe, like nothing they say, like every word out of their mouth is a lie, then she don't know if she can trust you. I'm like, yeah. But once again, she could have just talked to Minnie about her distrust of her instead of trying to turn people against her behind her back, because that's kind of some shitty shit to do. But still might be something I might do. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do in that situation. I try to stay out of mess and shit. And, yeah. Even when my little girlfriends are going through some shit and they fighting with each other, they talking shit about each other to me behind each other back, I'm always diplomatic. I always try to get everybody back together, and I do not go back and tell motherfuckers what the other person said, because I don't know if they even, you know, mean what they say. Everybody mean what they say when they say it, but I don't know if you mean it overall. And also, you didn't ask me to do that, so you probably want to handle your own shit when you feel like handling it. And I don't know. I don't really do that. So whatever. Anybody asked what I would do. It's just what this bitch did, but I'm just saying she could have just went too many instead of trying to turn her little best friends against her. But anyway, if you agree with what it is that I had to say, let me know down in the comments. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. I'm trying to remember what the fuck happened on the next week. Oh, it looks like homegirl gonna try to make some peace with Minnie. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen. I didn't see any fightage going on, but I don't know. Maybe they're going to drag that episode out and have some fighting going on for the next one. So I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But next week doesn't look as juicy as this week did. You know what I mean? So, whatever. So I will catch y'all on the next review, and until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. And
thank y'all so much for watching. While you're here, why don't you swing by and check out my previous video.
Put your arms around me and nonsense, because bitch, first of all, we have to fight.
I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel named after myself. Go on over and check me out.
He came with me to the East Coast for my sister's.
And if you're ever in the mood to get your body right and tight, swing by my fitness channel and check out some of my free workouts.